I know some people that I respect a whole lot that have a whole lot of respect for him. So, Coach Grant.
Thank you. First of all, I'd like to say, I'll probably apologize to everybody in here, because when I took the job at Loris High School and came down from Virginia, I brought COVID-19 with me. So it's been chasing me for, well, we get to go back to practice today, as a matter of fact. You know, we started last year, we had to stop practice twice during the summer. I showed up in May. We get to pull a ball out in August. So here we are trying to put a new offense, new defense, work with new coaches, and we get a 6-game season. And then this year we had a great off season in the weight room, had a great spring, had a great summer. As Coach Price talked about, we got to go to 6 7-on-7s. 2 of those were FCA led, and to watch the team building, you know, and after each competition, to watch the kids say something positive about the other team, to watch the kids pray together. It was really special. And then we found out on our 3rd day of practice this fall that one of our kids had tested positive, and we were shut down for 10 days. So we're pretty much starting over. But I would like to thank Conway National Bank. I'd like to thank Bonnie, Coastal Carolina University, for putting on this outstanding event. This is something special for our community in Loris, for our players, our coaches. They're really excited about coming down here and getting on this field. One of the first things they asked me, are we going to get to go back to Coastal and play in that scrimmage? So we got to play on the big field. So it is special for us. I know how much work goes into that, and I really like to thank you people for putting this outstanding event together. I'd like to recognize my principal. Just got a new principal this year. He's a former Loris Lion, standout up there, played football, went to Georgia Southern, played football at Georgia Southern, and our community is just so excited about getting Mr. McCullough back at Loris High School. We've had 2 or 3 faculty meetings. I can tell you one thing that's changed in Loris. The community pride has gone through the ceiling. From the teachers, from the players, from the expectations from all coaches, all of our sporting programs. So we are really excited about what Mr. McCullough is bringing to our community at Loris High School. Coach Day, I like to appreciate what he does. He's our assistant AD along with Barry Brooks. I know it's a trying time right now because we're trying to figure out if we're going to have a season, which team's moving the region games forward, which team's moving the region games back. Are we going to have 10 games? Are we starting on time? So there's so much uncertainty going on. It's really hard to go and address your team because, you know, nobody really knows what's happening. But talking about the football side of it, we returned 3 starters on offense this year. We had a rough season last year. We were 2-4. We were 2-2 in our region. We lost to 2 really good football teams in Ainer. Very, very good football team, and lost to Dillon, you know, the powerhouse in our region. Our non-conference, we lost to 2 5A schools in St. James and Socastee. So we ended up winning our other 2 region games. So we're trying to build on that in the offseason. Defensively, we returned 6 starters, and 3 of those are all region players. So, you know, early on in the season, we're going to count on our defense to you know, bring us through. And I was listening to some of the coaches up here talking about they couldn't find games. Well, if you look at the format on the schedule, we kind of feel like Delta State going to Alabama. We're going to open it up with Myrtle Beach on the first game, and then we're going to turn around and play Carolina Forest. So we leave here Friday night. We're going to find out a little bit about our football team and our kids. But we're so excited about the opportunity to come down and play. We're excited about what's getting ready to happen this season at Loris High School. And I can tell you this, our coaches have invested in our young men. Our teachers are investing in people in that school building. And we're just excited about what's getting ready to happen up there. We're excited about the things we saw this summer, the positive characteristics, the things that we saw in the football field, in the weight room, how they treated each other. Things are going in the right direction, and we're just excited to see what this year brings. So, see if you might have any questions.
Coach, with your, you know, part of your preseason getting, you know, kind of cut off a little bit, just how big is it to have these, this preseason game or the classic game on Friday to prepare you for your first regular season game?
Oh, it's huge for us. You You know, you're allowed 3 scrimmages, and most schools now are gonna get 2 scrimmages. So for us to be able to come down and get, you know, 2 quarters against 2 very, very good football teams, it's gonna be huge for us because we gotta turn around and play the following Saturday night against you know, a very good St. James team. So it's gonna be huge for us to get our kids out there without us standing around. Anybody else?
They talked about moving your region games up, do you know?
Well, we've heard they're gonna move them up, we heard we're staying the same, and then they're waiting to see what other conferences are doing. So we're not sure really what's going on right now. So, you know, I can't answer that. Maybe some of these other guys, a little bit more experienced, might know a little bit more than I do, but, you know, we're just waiting to see what happens. We're just excited we get to go back to practice today, and, you know, we can't wait to get on the bus and come down here Friday. My opinion might change when we kick it off, you know, see who's standing across from us, but that's a challenge. You know, we're looking forward to it. It's only gonna make us better. Thank you, guys.